All right,
Go.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna milk this. Tonight's episode of the Red Eye Report, we're talking about Wantrepreneurs. Speaking of, as usual, we have Mystic the Inflator, $5 one-time raise Teddy, Oblong Oracle, and of course, Ass Hat Ashtray.
Ashtray.
That was my real quick
At least he's honest.
intro.
Wow, what a great intro, dude. Put a
Hey,
lot
man.
of work in.
He's
You know me.
set the bar so low, man. I mean, you gotta
I know.
come on, man.
He's the only one that actually does research, though, Teddy. So
Yep,
Yeah.
That's true.
right up to the last minute
or-
before I'm slandering. All right. Actually, let us not forget, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Pause for the Cause. The Dane County Humane Society.
EAWS, get it?
Yes. And tonight's
Pause.
lucky pet
Clever.
goes on out to Dimpus the Dingo.
Mr. Dingo.
That's right. He was found in a trailer park, and people swore he was an actual dog. But instead, he just kept fucking eating babies' diapers out of the trash. Fucking, dingoes, they eat babies.
Yeah, but he was eating babies' diapers. He wasn't eating
Because it
babies.
smelled like baby. I mean, it's not like they find babies in the trash.
I mean,
I mean,
the
well,
trailer park
sometimes
people
they do.
I mean,
Trailer park people,
sometimes they do.
maybe.
So, Dimpus needs these donation. Your donation for the Pause for the Cause will actually get a pack of Tums for Dimpus. It has never-ending indigestion from all of the
Right.
dirty diapers that it and
That's what Huggy does.
fentanyl needles that it has consumed
Yes,
at the trailer
ingested.
park.
But thank God, the dingoes are resilient, and Dimpus is hanging on.
Buy a thread, folks. We need.
Just hit
he
the
needs the
pipe.
money.
We care about Dimpus.
You can.
All right.
Fuck that dog.
No, he's not a dog. He's a dingo.
That's what it's a wild dog.
I know. That's why he eats babies. So, we're talking tonight about Wantrepreneurs, which a recent paper published by Dr. Rasmus Hartman is talking about what is termed the paper is called Towards an Unentrepreneurial Economy, the Entrepreneurship Industry, and the Rise of the Blenian Entrepreneur. The Vlebian, it's fucking hard to pronounce, is based off of The Economist, Thorstein Veblen, who is actually well known for kind of being an anti-capitalist, and he was one of the first to actually write about. His best-known book is called The Theory of the Leisure Class. Anyways, he'd write about. It's all about people buying things for the sake of looking important. It's one of what he's known for. So,
Keeping up with the Joneses type shit.
Yeah, and also certain commodities like racehorses or Rolls Royces, like certain things where it's like they're so expensive, their perceived value is because they're so damn expensive.
Mhm.
Art,
Old
yeah.
cars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that is the better term is Wantrepreneur. We all have seen a lot of it's based on the ads you'll see on YouTube. Ty Lopez. Sorry, I'm stoned, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. That's,
Hot mouth.
that sounds familiar.
Look that up there, Oracle. You can find the video. He was the guy who would be like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just here in my garage with my Ferrari.
Mhm.
This Ferrari I just got. And you see my huge book collection, which happens to also be in my garage
Mhm.
next to my Ferrari.
Oh, this is the
And
sell
you know,
your
if you really
knowledge
want a
guy.
life, once you see his face, you'll recognize him.
Yep.
He is there. Perfect. That's one.
That's
And
the
it's
one.
like you could tell he totally just fucking rented a Ferrari, put it in someone's shitty garage. That's too close. No one would want that much tight space around the Ferrari. Look at my fucking library.
That's ridiculous.
That is so stupid.
In his garage?
Yes.
Supposed
And
garage?
He is part of what this paper was to address was it's known as the entrepreneurship industry. And it's essentially the like entrepreneurship industry can be anything from like the entrepreneurial hubs or incubators, all the entrepreneurship conferences and expos that they have, everything from like Wired Magazine, Shark Tank, online courses on like how to start your own Facebook ads. These are all, it's like a whole industry in and of itself that caters to people trying to be entrepreneurs. So you start to get this, what they've recognized is this Wantrepreneur is basically people who start an entrepreneurship not necessarily to actually do anything innovative, but it is to be part of that identity of like, I'm an entrepreneur. I got a startup.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
easy, like what a lot of people say now. I got a startup. And also as the author in the interview on the link we have, the notes talks about, he's like, it's a lot easier to tell your parents because there's such a perceived, like we revere entrepreneurs in the United States. It's just kind of, and we also think that it's a very entrepreneurial nation. But apparently, like statistically compared to international standards, it is like not that entrepreneurial. So there's actually fewer startups today, and there's like in the possible reasons. Initially, a lot of them we don't think about it, but innovative startups, they usually get bought. Google, Amazon, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, think about the startups who, you know, like they had a great idea and it's getting big enough to where anyone just comes in.
They
We're
buy
gonna take
them
your
out
technology.
because they don't want
My first-
don't want the competition. They're like,
My
"Fuck
first
it,
wife,
man."
she worked for a guy who did his business was making startups and then selling them, and he worked for startups and he sold them, and every time, so.
Well, if you can come up with continuous startups and sell them, that's
what he did. He did a startup and then he'd sell it. Then he'd do another startup and then he'd sell it. That was what he did. So,
so the other fact too is like there's fewer ideas to go around as far as like trying to do something really innovative. There's also venture capital issues, but those are only like one factor, and it's not actually addressing this entrepreneurial industry where the like essentially what they sell or what they increase based on the studies that they do in this paper is that they basically are selling confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It is giving you it's kind of that concept of like, you know, in a gold rush for everyone wanting to be an entrepreneur. And because like I even had a conversation with a bartender recently where she was talking about how her family's like, you really should just, you know, start something, like do your own thing, like start your own business, blah, blah, blah. And she's like,
What the fuck are you
like,
going to start?
I don't know the pressure. Yeah, exactly. Like she's like, I hate that pressure. Oh, and it was just like talking about fucking My Light, which is like, yeah, you could call it entrepreneurial, but it's just sole proprietor.
Right. You're not living off of that shit.
Yeah, no.
And you've been doing it for how many years now?
12 almost.
You know?
And yeah, it's kind of one of those things like I recognize in her, there's that like a deep perceived idea that like, and especially it's like it's bombarded on fucking your TikTok and Facebook about like started my own business, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
A lot of these people though are these wantrepreneurs, or they start these like motivational kind of like, I'm a YouTube influencer, and so like now I'm an entrepreneur, and because it's easier to tell your parents that you're working on your startup than it is to say like, well, I'm a barista.
It's also
Even though-
easier on your taxes to say you're a startup and fucking.
Well, yeah,
expensive.
even though also being a barista may actually pay you real money, like your startup idea isn't anything, but these people buy all these books and shit to basically like at least this paper study says like there's data that shows that it's building up confidence in people, but it's not actually making them more competent.
Yeah,
at
right.
being an entrepreneur. There's like there's also a lot of evidence too of people whose identity is that like I do my own thing, you know, like I run this business, and how so many of these people like in the comments too were like, yeah, I was a wantrepreneur for 10 years, like trying to get this like idea, or like, you know, pushing this idea, and like your spouse of course initially is supporting you.
Mm-hmm.
A good spouse.
A good spouse, yeah, wants you.
I mean, not every spouse is like, you know.
Well, also though, how many years will you let your spouse quit their job and work to try to get their own thing going, but if it's not getting any traction or it just keeps bleeding money? Or if you also start to see like the idea is kind of pie in the sky, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it depends. That depends on a person.
You love
Some,
them,
like, yeah.
and you love their passion for that idea. This is at least like the anecdotal comments and stuff is like,
God damn it, Harold! Nobody wants cabins. Get a goddamn job.
It's the jump to conclusions, Matt.
The jump to conclusions.
There's yeah, so like there's a one thing the author talks about too, though, is like how we revere the idea of being an entrepreneur and starting your own business. Those videos like that Ty Lopez, that like feeding into the idea of having like the fine, you know, fucking Ferraris right in your library / garage.
And that was way too shitty. You look at the inside of that garage door, and you're like, that isn't even a good, like a nice garage.
Right.
Yeah, no, it might have been a storage unit for all we know.
Right?
Yeah, if you're gonna rent a fucking Ferrari, at least rent a fucking nice garage to put it in.
Yeah. It was so.
Or just go park in front of some really nice house.
Right.
Like, I just bought my new Ferrari, bro.
The well, and the thing too is that there's like, so these the entrepreneurial industry.
What is that guy's name again?
Ty Lopez. And if you search Ty Lopez scam, there are a number of independent websites that go on to show that like essentially he just reads a lot of these books that have been around. You know, it's like the thing is the advice itself is not necessarily bad advice, but he's just like regurgitating shit you could get at your library, or is in a book so old you could probably get it for free online. And one of the things too that they the entrepreneurial identity is that like statistically most entrepreneurs fail. And the thing is, it is also common as an entrepreneur that like you just have to keep grinding. And so you can keep failing, and yet these products and motivational things, and really what they're selling you is confidence, keep you thinking like this is part of it, right? Because they tell you like it's going to take a while. You got to keep going to investors, and you got to keep doing this. And but if your idea is shit, like the thing is too, not everyone is cut out to be an entrepreneur. I think there's a quote where Elon Musk was like, yeah, you know, if you really want to start your own, if you really want to be a true entrepreneur, like you got to get like comfortable with swallowing glass. Like it's a lot of stress, and you know, it's not cut out for everyone. And also,
not everybody has a daddy with a diamond or an emerald mine.
right? Does that Elon Musk
I
had
wanted to say that shit too. Yeah.
His-
Did he?
Yeah, he didn't start off on his own. He got a fucking huge boost.
I thought it was the whole. Oh, is it just the narrative that he sold PayPal? That's how he got rich.
Well, that is how he got rich,
that
but
is how
he
he got
started
rich.
PayPal
He started,
with
yeah.
his dad's money.
Mm.
Just like Trump
Right.
got rich using that
with
money that his
money.
dad gave him.
Yeah, his dad, who actually made real buildings and real estate. You know, like
Right. Yeah.
Anyways, the entrepreneurial spirit is like, you know, some people just aren't made out for it. So the cost of being an entrepreneur, like the real statistics, is that they have a higher divorce rate on average. If you actually look at the statistics of their lifetime earnings, they statistically are lower than people who are just like continual wage earners, you know, work their way up, whether it be in one company or just get.
Turtle versus the hare. You know,
What's that?
turtle versus the hare.
Mm-hmm.
Rather make $100,000 a year for 10 years, or fucking, you know,
Yeah.
try to make $1 million.
Entrepreneurs take more antidepressants and anxiety pills, of course. And yeah, well, we talked about how the spouses report this, like they realize that this whole idea of being an entrepreneur is more of an identity to their spouse than their idea actually being viable.
Right.
And
to be clear, this is different than like a business owner, right? Like, so if somebody goes and buys a bar,
oh yeah,
let's say in central Wisconsin, they're not an entrepreneur, they're a business owner, right? Like, is there a difference between that? Like,
see, and that's the thing too, is that like it is,
like they
the
physically bought a property.
Sure. Well, the thing too is that
you know
if
what I'm saying?
that definition, you know, of entrepreneur, it becomes, with the Wantrepreneurs, it is an identity.
Faking it till you make it.
It is exactly. It is a fake it till you make it.
Never break it, baby.
One of the let's see here, what was it called? They often like offer this like shitty advice. One was minimal viable product, you know, like just get your product, which I didn't know was a thing. Was it MVP?
MVP, really?
Oh yeah.
How do you know that shit, Oracle?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Well, I mean, that is something in business. It's
a term.
Yeah,
I mean, I take it
term.
as a common term. I had to kind of like look it up, but essentially, it is getting a product
business.
out there with the lowest or like the base features, just to get something in the customer's hands and then get feedback and make.
What is the term again?
The minimal viable product. Like get something out there with just the basic features.
Something that's like the next step above a prototype. I assume,
yeah. So
right?
basically, if you're making an app or something like that, or some
you
sort
just
of
want. Okay. So the beta, you want to get it out there and let people fuck with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's one of those.
And
it's like, okay, sure, yeah. If you even have a product, let's see, what else is there?
Well, yeah, I mean, to have a minimal viable product, you need to have a product first off, right?
Well, I guess well nowadays you can get there are companies where you get a Kickstarter and people will donate and then the product still never comes out.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's like
that's happened, you know.
So Kickstarter, you know, and even like you could probably say Kickstarter is part of the entrepreneurship industry. Yeah. And it's not that it doesn't not work, but you'll have those people. It's like, here's what we promise.
Buy those helmets, man.
Well, I mean, that happens in business everywhere, though. You know, what I mean? Like that's, you know, there's plenty of construction companies that take fucking jobs and then don't finish them or whatever.
Yeah, or take, the initial money and then don't have the money to actually fully get all the fucking shit they need, and they just bail. But yeah, so there's also a good like reason that some people should maybe be discouraged from doing an entrepreneurial endeavor. What the authors of the paper's advice was, there's a method where it's like you try, so you have an idea, right? You then do your best to execute that idea, but then go in it with the mindset that you're trying to prove it won't work. Like look in a way to like figure out any way you can prove yourself wrong this won't work. But if it keeps working based on like your initial hard work with that concept, it may be viable.
I think a lot of this comes down to people not being able to differentiate, like, oh, well, I'm passionate about this thing. And somewhere in their minds are like, okay, well, this has to be it. Like it gets caught up into this entrepreneurial thing, where it's like, well, I have to do this. Like this is my identity. Like the whole like, okay, I'm going to be like a YouTuber, or I'm going to be a streamer or an influencer or whatever. Yeah. It's like you can also just do that too,
right?
And you can apply yourself to doing that, and that doesn't need to be your entire identity. And I think because of this culture, because of these influencers and things like that, it's like, well, you just got to go all in, right? Like,
and you see these people presumably successful,
right? Even though they're renting a Ferrari and putting it in a third buddy's garage.
Yeah, they're seeing them as successful, but it's fake. Like let's equate it to sports. They watch LeBron James out there, and these people think they can be LeBron James. You can't. It's as simple as that. Like,
I can because I bought his goddamn shoes. You don't tell me
right. That's what I mean. Like
I got the shoes on. I got a sweet crossover.
And they're looking at these influencers like, oh my God, this one makes so much money because of blah blah blah. Well, it might be inflated numbers on YouTube too. It might be fucking. You know what I mean? He could be paying for that shit right now just to get it off the ground. So like you don't even know what you're looking at. But.
Well, yeah, and the like you bring up sports is actually a good analogy, because the author use that as an example as far as like the entrepreneurial landscape, and you're talking about proportions. It's very similar to music and sports, in the sense that a very small fraction of the people who work in that industry
do well,
are getting the lion's share of the money.
Absolutely.
And everyone else is just getting by. Musicians and athletes. And entrepreneurs, statistically, like you, in the paper, which is linked in the notes, is they call Muppets, which are essentially, the thing is like, Muppets is a term where, and this is also the idea, partly of the focus of the paper, is how well entrepreneurships actually like go into something bigger.
Did you use the word Muppet?
Yeah, Muppet is like the term. I can't remember the acronym.
I'm surprised Jim Henson doesn't have that trademarked or something.
Right.
I mean,
it's an academic.
That's crazy. I would have been trademarked. Like, oh,
here we go. But anyways, the Muppets are essentially any like an entrepreneurship where it's like, it's either just like it can't scale up. In this course, the focus of this paper too is on how well entrepreneurship ships are actually like making a real change and expanding. And that's also why part is like these bigger companies are fucking buying them out too. But the focus was on this entrepreneurship industry, which is selling confidence. And, you know, people have, they want to be perceived as like, I don't know, a mover or a shaker, a fucking Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
And these people make money off of, have you seen some of those ads where it's like this blueprint to success? If you follow with your Amazon store, your shit will sell faster than any other program. And the thing too is with the industry, when you're supposedly selling these ideas, if it was so successful, why aren't you just doing that idea?
Yeah.
How are you making more money off of selling?
Yeah.
Because it's more successful to sell that idea to somebody else.
Exactly. Just like the
Selling shovels and picks.
MML,
I made it this far.
MLM, multi-level marketing groups are the same way. It's like the people who actually make the money are those who are getting on stage and telling you how to do it.
Yeah. Oh, we know all too well about that.
Yeah.
So
what's that big head guy that they made fun of in the
Tony Robbins?
Tony Robbins. So fucking
see now he's like
more
almost,
like a motivational speaker.
Exactly.
I
He's
get it.
borderline. A lot of his similar, like his rhetoric and stuff, and it wouldn't be like the concepts. I'm sure they're regurgitated by these Tai Lopez types.
Oh, absolutely.
Because all of that too is a lot of common knowledge. Like, what the fuck is the old? Was it Dale Carnegie's How to Make Friends and Influence People?
How to win friends and influence people. It's
great.
And that's the thing. But like, dude, these are just used car salesmen. That's all they are. They know how to they know how to talk you into buying something. You know, and I
well, it's not. I don't think it's really buying. It's kind of like a drug. Like it sells.
Well,
like
you're buying into the concept of something.
Yeah,
That's
wanting to
what
make
they're
money
feeding on.
quick is
Yeah, so that is what fucking Wantrepreneurs are. You might even know one yourself who keeps talking about and having excuses. Boy, if you Google it, there's so many articles that are like how to go from a Wantrepreneur to an entrepreneur, and it's like, oh my god, it's just the same fucking shit. That they're, the industry, like the fucking chum that they're selling, like, this is what you got to do to get your shit together. It's like, it doesn't really help anyone.
Look, Goody Mob said it best. You got to get up, get out, and get.
That's right.
You got to what?
You got to get up,
get out, and get something.
Got to do it. So, all right. Moving along to... What's sexy? Oracle's boot dryer.
Boot dryer.
What?
You got a dryer just for your boots?
Yeah. So
I've seen these things.
Like some white up north shit.
Hey man, you could benefit from a boot dryer. They're fucking.
It doesn't. No, I don't need boots down here.
I only use them for boots occasionally. So about, I don't know, like a month and a half ago, we got a bunch of snow, and I was actually out by my parents, and I was out by the car, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I see their fucking LP gas tank like tipped over on its side because there was so much snow that it had snapped a tree off, and the tree had hit the tank and fucking knocked it on its side.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I'm like, oh shit, going over there to check it out, make sure everything's all right. Well, in the process of that, I'm walking through with my fucking tennis shoes, through like a foot and a half of snow, and I realized, I was like, God damn it, my fucking shoes are fucking soaked. God damn it. And,
some bitch.
I'm looking around, and finally I went to the local Ace Hardware. And they had these things that were like $30, and they're just kind of like passive boot dryers, and it uses the same amount of energy as like a light bulb does. And it's just got these tubes. Put your fucking shoes on it or put whatever on it overnight, and they're fucking bone dry by the morning. And
oh, you mean like a heater?
Like a what?
Like a heater?
Well, it's a very
it's
slight
kind of a
heater, but it's just about the airflow, and it just
low level hair dryer kind of.
yeah, but it's not even pushing that much.
Oh, is it super quiet?
It doesn't make any noise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you just stick them on there, and they're fucking dry, and it works like a charm.
How long does it take to dry them?
Depends
Hour,
on
maybe?
it depends on
soaking.
how it if you got soaked stuff, it's gonna take like 8 hours. You're gonna have to let it sit overnight, but it works like a charm. These boot dryers. So yeah, I've been super impressed. Hardware store is where you can find one of those. I was looking all around. I was like at Tractor Supply, looking at fucking Wally World. They didn't have the shit. Go to Ace Hardware. Of course, they've got like a fucking entire shelf, lined up with these boot dryers. And yeah, so when I get done with work, because I'm fucking walking around all day or whatever, throw my shoes on there. They're nice and fresh in the morning and nice and, dry and cozy when I go outside. Very impressed with my $30. You don't have to get fancy ones. Just get the, the passive.
Buy some rubbers or
fucking
ashtray. When I was a kid, we would toss them on the radiator.
Yeah,
lay them upside down on the radiator.
Yeah,
they
don't have
when I was a
radiators
kid, I
anymore.
just didn't walk through snow.
Yeah, right. Well,
sometimes you're a kid. What do you mean you didn't walk through snow?
I didn't
You're a
really
fucking
live
kid.
in snow places until I was older.
When you're fucking around with that, though, then you got to get it propped up right or whatever, and then you got to worry about the water getting everywhere. You get these things, you don't have to worry about it at all. It just fucking takes care of it. So boot dryers, they're awesome.
Masturbation.
That's also awesome.
It is.
That's right, but it doesn't help dry your boots.
Well, it depends on if
you're not doing it right.
If you're not. Yeah. Wait. What if you're masturbating while you get the dryer? Then it's a 2 for 2.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I'll let the deucey deuce. All right, moving on next to Mystic, The Pale Blue Eye. Ooh, there's a YouTube link.
So this is a movie on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix original. I'm not sure, but it was it's Christian Bale and Gillian Anderson is also in it, who was Scully.
Oh, no shit.
X-File. And the kid Harry Melling, he was like the cousin in Harry Potter. Like he was only in those few scenes at the beginning of the Harry Potters, like you know who I'm talking about. But he plays Edgar Allan Poe.
He was the fat cousin in Harry Potter.
He was about a 20-year-old probably cadet at West Point Military Academy, and one of the cadets is murdered, so they hire Christian Bale's character, who's a detective in New York, I think, or probably they don't really ever say, but I'm assuming it's New York because he has to travel to upstate New York, where fucking West Point is.
Old-timey Christian Bale looks pretty convincing.
Yeah, it's so it's set in like the 1820s. It's got a cool twist, and it is a fantastically written and acted movie. And it's
like that.
Aesthetically, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautifully
it's
fucking lit and filmed. And the acting, like that Harry Melling kid, motherfucker, he held his own with Christian Bale in 2 scenes that were pretty fucking intense. And he's good. I enjoyed the movie. I really did. You have to kind of like flourishing prose, I guess. It is Edgar Allan Poe. You know what I mean? Like you have to kind of pay attention to the dialogue.
Yeah, there's some other movie, maybe it's on Prime or Shudder, where it's like another like Edgar Allan Poe is like a character, like with 2 or 3 other comrades, like in their army or some shit, and then come across some Edgar Allan Poe kind of scenario.
Really? It is weird. So anyway, check it out.
Gillian Anderson somehow looks younger now than she did when she was in the X-Files fucking
Money.
35
fucking
years
shoulder
ago.
pads.
Yeah, she's got some black in her because white folks don't age that well. They don't.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. Teddy, moon rocks in a volcano.
So I got some moon rocks. I did an experiment in a volcano. That experiment is successful. Look at this face. This is a successful experiment. Also, I learned that when I get stoned, I have resting bitch face. I'm gonna see a picture after the show.
We didn't want to tell you about it, but
so when we went to university to do that whole little that special thing, it cost me a pretty penny to do the tour and shit. But like the tour, I really thought I was pissed. I'd been eating edibles all day. Started it late, and so of like the last picture we took, I looked at the picture, I'm like, oh shit, I look pissed, but I'm high as fuck. I'm like super fucking high. and apparently that's what gives me, like, when I get stoned, people think I'm pissed and they leave me alone. So that's apparently that's why I'm not paranoid. So yeah, hey.
instead of everybody's after me, you're like, nobody wants to talk to me.
Nobody wants to talk to me. I don't know why.
I've only felt like people were after me at one time. It's because I got super stoned before I went grocery shopping during the pandemic, and I forgot to put my mask up. So I was walking around the store without a mask, and people were.
Oh yeah, they were definitely looking at you.
I'm like,
dude.
Oh shit! And then I put my mask up, like, my bad.
I've done that, and I did it like twice in like Wauwatosa, which is like the hipster. It's like the Madison of Milwaukee. You know what I mean? Like, it's the hipster area. So like I was like, why is everyone staring at? Oh, my mask. Oh, the mask.
Because like what? Like nobody. What? Why didn't somebody just say something to me? Why did y'all just stare at me like the pod people? Like I was the
pod people. In your case, it's because you're black. In my case, it's because I'm twice the size of everyone else.
They think you're gonna freak. In both cases, they're afraid for their lives.
Both cases, they're scared. So
I get his fear.
Ashtray, you gonna fucking run the show, or are you just gonna stare off?
Nah, I'm gonna. Right.
Really.
Moving along to me. Alan Watts. Any of you guys ever listen to any of his lectures? Or
this is like the acid guy, right?
Yeah. Well, he was. He definitely was pro acid. Of course, in a controlled.
Who's not pro acid?
There's still a lot of prudes. Basically, people who just like who've never tried it and have only just seen what in Hollywood thinks acid does.
Makes you eat babies.
Anyways, he was an English writer. He would call himself a philosophical entertainer. He's got like a great fucking voice. His lectures are something too you could easily like lay back and listen to fall asleep. But he was known for interpreting Japanese, Chinese, and Indian traditions of Buddhist, Taoist, and Hindu philosophy, and stories and training on Zen. And if you've ever, read, a little bit of any of those topics, like Buddhism, Hinduism, or Zen, or taking acid, it is he's got a great way of I guess linguistically realizing how to understand how you as one are the whole, and how that as a being in the world, no matter how much you think of yourself as an individual, you are still nothing without everything around you. And so if it seems like you have a hard time understanding the general dichotomy in binary nature and black and white of the world, and you want to maybe try to learn about those things in a way that makes a little more sense, check him out on YouTube, Alan Watts, and put him on when you need to fall asleep, because if you're like, that shit bores the fuck out of me, his voice is soothing.
Alan Watts. real fucking high on drugs.
It was when I sent that clip where it's like he shares some of these Buddhist Zen stories where it's like he once asked a Zen monk, what is the most priceless object? It's a dead cat's head. Nobody can put a price on it.
I'm sure some sick fuck can put a price on it.
True. Nowadays, somebody would be like, I'll fucking buy that dead cat's head. It's from a Zen Buddhist master, and then they would fucking TikTok about
$400.
it. All right, moving along to the fuck what you think. Oracle, Aaron Rodgers clicking his bait.
I don't know if it's the algorithm of Google or whatever, but goddamn, every fucking time I boot up my browser or whatever, I get bombarded. And I think it's because I have, following Packers stuff, but it's like, oh, team's making a major decision about Aaron Rodgers. Where is Aaron Rodgers going to go? Like every single day. In these articles,
inquiring minds want to know.
And none of them have any substance whatsoever. There isn't anything in them. Are you guys seeing these articles
About Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Oh, I am now because my phone hears you.
Yeah,
it knows all.
I see it about other shit.
So,
yeah, and it's
but here's the thing. I believe you have LeBron James to blame for this shit because nobody cared about where nobody made a big deal about the talk shows did. But when he did a whole little special to announce he was going to Miami, after that it kind of blew the fucking doors off this bullshit. And that's when people where's he going?
Gonna take his services to South Beach.
Yeah. So it's probably just totally targeting me, but I'm getting sick of seeing all these goddamn articles.
You are a big Packers fan.
You are definitely being targeted.
Yeah.
The Bears.
They also know that you look at Brett Favre's penis pictures.
Want to see my penis?
Yeah, that's right.
Old yellow dick.
You want to see my penis?
Old yellow dick.
That's what my wife. That's what my wife calls Brett Favre. Old yellow dick.
Oh, yellow dick.
Great if that was like his Twitter handle.
Why did she call you? Why did she call him old yellow dick?
Because the first time that I met her, I somehow ended up showing her a picture of Brett Favre's dick, and
the very first time you met her.
Yeah.
That is a great way to break the ice.
And then she's just, I brought it up. She's like, I just remember it being really yellow.
Dude, that is a great how to do
because it was taken on a cell phone from
right?
O2 or something.
Yeah, and it was like in a hotel, like the vestibule, and you open the door between the bathroom and the bedroom.
Yep. Super well lit.
Oh my God. Anyways. Speaking of Brett Favre, I don't know, maybe he tried to build a volleyball stadium here. What the fuck, Memphis Mystics? What do you think?
So, all right. So that Tyree Nichols guy.
I don't know who that is.
He was a dude in Memphis who was beaten to death by 5 black police officers. He's a black dude.
That's fucked up.
I don't understand what's going on. Like, black people don't even have to. Not only do they have to worry about white people beating the shit out of them and killing them as cops, 5 black officers beat the shit out of this dude. And I mean, like, they fucking, the way the lawyer put it, used him as a human pinata. Like, they beat him so bad he just died in the hospital 2 days later of his wounds.
Is there? I say I didn't even hear.
There's body cam video.
Yeah, I didn't.
Have they released it?
They haven't released it yet. No.
Well, of course they're not going to release it. It was 5 guys beating the shit out of one kid.
Well, they fired the cops, and they're all being charged with fucking murder, felony 1.
Oh damn! So like it must have been that bad that they're like, we got to do something now.
Memphis.
If they do it, that before releasing the video footage, they got a shit storm in their hands.
Yeah, they're fucked, dude.
Well, they are fucked. At the same time, this is going to be the first time that all 5 cops are convicted of killing a black guy. It sucks to be 5 black cops.
Yeah, because they're black cops.
They're black cops. Right. I mean, cops usually get off of this shit. So.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be the first time because those dudes in Minnesota did get convicted.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think all 4 of them did.
All 4 of them did. I know. I think
one of them got like he was the main one, but the other one's got like fucking manslaughter and shit, some shit like that. So it won't be, these guys are straight up. It's like all felony fucking murder 1, I think. Like, because they're all complicit in it. It's just fucking mind, dude.
But yeah, but you got to think it like it's I can't remember who said, but it's like the police are the biggest gang in America. That blue wall is a motherfucker. If you
sanctioned.
And something,
blue line, man. That's a fucking. They are the biggest gang in America. Absolutely. I mean, how big is the fucking New York City police force? 40,000 people, 50,000.
Gigantic.
You know what I mean? That's a small army. And I'm not saying they don't need it. There's a lot of people in New York. I'm just saying, they all feel that brotherhood. That, whatever.
You made a mistake. I'll cover for you this one time.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go.
All right. Moving along to Teddy, punk ass PlayStation Plus.
Okay, so I started going back to my PS4. I'm playing Spider-Man, trying to finish it off. I have like 7 saves. The game's awesome. The system is awesome, except for the UI. It fucking sucks. So I decided to re-sign up for PlayStation Plus, and they have 3 tiers now. They have I don't know if you're on that link with the. You can go to a link and you can tell all 3 tiers. The first one is basic, so you can get online and stuff and have access to, and you get like a few games a month. The second tier, premium, which is I can't remember what it's called, but that gets you some of the old games and other things. And then I have the premium, which turns out to be $1,700. Sorry, $17.
$1,700. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Teddy's been drinking during the episode. My bad. It's like, so it's comparable to it's their version of the Game Pass, Xbox or the Game Pass. And I was very excited. There are tons of games on here. I mean, from the PS1, PS2, PS3. There are tons of games on here. The thing that most upsets me is 90% of them are not downloadable. They are stream games. So like Ninja Gaiden Yaiba, a little game that came out. It's a stream game. The Batman Arkham Origins, which I'm a big fan of that game because you really can't find it anymore. It's a stream game. It's like Ninja Gaiden Sigma on this thing. It's a stream game. Like a lot of these things you can't download. The older games you can't download to play. Whereas on the Xbox, you can download all of the games and you have the option to stream. I just think it's so crazy, and I can stream on Xbox up here in my game room, and it works perfectly. I was streaming downstairs, plugged into my router. My PlayStation stream has always sucked. I've tried it on PS3, I've tried it on my Vita, and I've tried it on PS4, and it always sucks. I don't know why, but it fucking does. And
the cloud stuff the cloud stuff works fucking
for
great. Xbox I was playing. You can. Just on a cell phone connection, it works flawlessly.
On a tablet, I can take my controller and play my games.
Yeah,
on a laptop in a hotel room, and it works fucking perfect.
Right.
But the PlayStation, it fucking sucks. And the fact that they have this vast library of games, but they won't let us download them, or which means I guess why not let us keep them and then take them on rotation just like Game Pass does? But the fact that you have to stream. It's not up to par. It fucking sucks. And so when I signed up for this, I only did it for month to month. And after this month's over, I'm fucking canceling it because it's not worth it. I'd rather,
How much is it a month?
$17.99, I believe, is what it is. Which is like $1 or $2 more than the Game Pass. But I'd rather my PS4, my PS3 not play online and just steal games if it's gonna be like this.
That's some fucking bullshit. That's what Ashtray says, as he finally found the clip of this fucking video where she's like, really? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, I just posted a link in the outline. Oracle.
Yep.
Can't wait.
The
NBC 15.
Yeah. So if you skip to about 30 seconds, and the Black Caucus on the Dane. So this the Black Caucus. So the Dane County Jail is like so fucking old. It's like more than 30 years old. It's got it's fallen apart. It's been like three different sheriffs. Well, now the fourth sheriff who's in charge now. They've been trying to get the city council to like vote to agree on the funding to actually update it. And what the Black City Council is like accusing the new black sheriff of being like, he's standing up there with 3 other white men. And it's just like, this is terrible. It's like, the fuckers are trying, like, it's inhospitable right now. The thing is, like, everybody's bitching about the Dane County Jail, but no one on the city council will vote to get the funding to actually fix the fucker. And then they basically accuse him, like, shame him because he's a black sheriff. But yeah, right here when this guy starts talking, this Anthony Gray, can you actually make the volume go through?
Yeah, hold on.
Relationship.
Yeah, back it up to about 30 seconds.
For activity,
He's dapper looking.
it is the antithesis
I know.
of the way to make
It just
progress
sounds like
on a kind of tentative issue that has bedeviled the county for almost 3 decades.
Being divisive and dishonest does not make for a good working relationship.
Tonight's
All
Dane
right.
County.
Yeah. So,
go through.
yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like, come on, man. Granted, I don't have to use the facility, but at the same time, I would hate to be the new black sheriff.
Yeah, just,
Fucking everyone thinks you're a race traitor. Whatever. Anyways, fix the goddamn jail.
Race trader. I mean, it's.
I don't know. I guess maybe like the idea though, that like he can't stand up next to 3 other white men and agree that this thing needs to get fucking solved.
Mm-hmm.
Why bring up that he's next to 3 other white men? Fuck. Anyways, let's see here. Go fuck yourself, Chipotle. We made it at 10:59.
Got some diarrhea there.
Chipotle does fucking suck. It is. They're the first
Qdoba all the way.
I've ever gone to where like my rice and my burrito was half cooked and half not cooked.
Oh, are you guys chewing kind of?
I was like, how do you do that? How is half my rice? Yeah, it was just fucking horrible. I've tried Chipotle 3 times in my life.
Just like hard ass rice.
Yeah, hard ass
Nasty.
rice like mixed in with soft ass rice. I was like, how the fuck do you do that? How is that fucking possible?
I never got
fuck
Chipotle.
sucks.
I think maybe I've had it twice, and to me, it just seemed like a lame Qdoba.
The last time I got Chipotle, it was fucking stone cold. Like my steak and shit was like stone cold.
Damn.
And I was like, what the
Come
fuck,
on.
man?
Take a bite
Really?
of this, motherfucker.
I was like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, no more. Yeah, Qdoba all the way, baby. Qdoba.
Yeah, that's right, biatch. Lemons and Qdoba. All right, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be here probably mostly never Wednesdays, but mostly Thursdays nights, 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. You can never twiddle us because Elon Musk has banned us, even though he let everybody else on. Like us, share us, or fuck us, because we're down for whatever, and Ashtray hasn't been laid in a while. Because I am the
Stop fucking around and fucking fuck that chick, bro. I'm tired of hearing about that goddamn story. Shit her, get off the pot. Jesus Christ. I've been laid in a while.
That story hasn't been mentioned at all.
I would have played games.
Petty.
Shit.
We're gonna have to fucking take this episode off the fucking air too.
God damn it.
Ashtray trying to come faith.
Fuck you, man. Trying to use my time to pick up the pussy.
Steady.
Fuck you.
Hashtag not using the clear. And then high-ass Teddy comes in like a fucking meteor careening towards the dinosaur.
Cuts me off at the fucking knees.
Oh,
right.
man.
Holy shit.
I'm Oracle.
Dude, and I'm Teddy saying moon rocks in the vapor and volcano. My new shit. My new shit.
Nice.
I'm at for a friend.
Where'd Mystic go?
Where's Mystic
He
go?
Mystic.
He didn't. I think his controller died.
Fucking batters are dead. He's probably been talking and laughing.
He's
this whole
trying to
time.
fiddle and shit.
That poor bastard. He needs to get a real microphone.
I'm here.
What? There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Say goodnight or your name.
I did.
No, he didn't.
Your Mystic. Your
I
mic was
did.
off, so-
Nobody heard me.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
That's the Red Eye Report.
Boom, bitch.